What up, what up, what up, Mattlebees? It's been a long time. We missed you
I don't
guys.
know where this video is going to end up emerging on the internet or if it ever will. But in my brain, this will probably end up on our vlog channel. So I asked Madison literally today, how would you feel about starting the vlogs back? Because, and I'll ask her if she wants to talk about this, but we went through some personal things. Something happened in Madison's life, specifically, like right around the time we stopped vlogging, which led to us slowing down like drastically on this channel, where I assume this is gonna go up eventually. So then I started the conversation today, would you be interested in starting vlogging again, because that situation has kind of come to an end? And she said yes. And then she said, but there's just one problem. We're literally not doing anything. I was like, so like, you guys know if you've been on this channel for a while, the biggest thing on our old channel was our community garden plot. We were always updating you on that and always doing something with that, which was good. And then we just like shared our everyday lives on the weekends, but like we're literally not doing anything anymore because we're in quarantine, and we've, despite Texas like not taking this shit seriously, we are taking it very, very seriously. And so we don't do a whole lot other than like, we are planning to turn like a lot of our backyard into gardening space. I already did the first raised bed. I shared that experience over on my main channel. And I do like to make vlogs on my main channel that are more like sort of curated. They're very real and pretty raw, but like I would never go on my main channel looking like this just out of nowhere, just like start vlogging. So the reason I decided to start talking to you right now is actually, if you guys have seen this deck in our backyard, it's yeah, Madison is out there and it's just shitty. Like it's just falling apart and we don't use it, and it takes up so much space that we could be using for so many other things, like whatever we do end up deciding to do with it. We just don't want it there. We never use it. So we've decided we would ask, one of our neighbors' brothers is like out of work because of, you know, the whole situation, and he's looking for work. So I told Madison, let's ask him what he would quote us to like break this thing down and haul it off. And she said okay. And then he's supposed to be coming over to talk to her about it later, but she just started taking it apart herself. So I'm gonna go out there, not to help her with the deck. I don't want any part in that. She just loves to do things like that. But I'm gonna go out there later because they're supposed to be working on the garden some more. But right now I have some more work to get done. And then yeah, we're planning some more renovations for the house that I'm excited about. But just because she started doing that, I was like, she said we're gonna start vlogging again. Let me start this vlog now that you're like dismantling our fucking porch. So yeah, welcome back. We're back. We'll see if Madison wants to talk about the whole situation or just tell you guys what's going on. She told me it was okay if I talked about it, but I only shared it on my newsletter, not publicly. So yeah, we'll see what she has to say. But welcome back to the vlog channel. Let's see if we can curate enough things to make a vlog a week. What? Say, well, since mommy is out there doing all that, I know. I'm gonna put up all the stuff we got from Imperfect Produce this week also. Oh my god. When you start vlogging without thinking of things, then there's like my bucket on the counter, which you guys know. I think a lot of you know what that's for. I just need to clean it. I'm letting it soak. It's part of my routine. Okay, so this week, ooh, these look really... I was worried that ordering strawberries from Imperfect Produce, they would look like shit, but they actually look really good. I was so stoked to see these on Imperfect Produce this week, you guys. These are fingerling potatoes, and something was wrong with them, but they look fine. I don't know. I don't remember why they were on Imperfect Foods, but I remember I selected them because they were imperfect. I literally have only had fingerling potatoes once, I think, in my life, and it was in, what is it called? Sonoma? Where does the wine grow? I can't remember what it's called. Is it Sonoma? It might be. Sonoma Valley or something like that. The place where all the wine is in California. There is a Culinary Arts Institute of America there, and we stopped, and this was like one of the only things they had on their menu for like, I think, happy hour or something. There was like no one there. Point is, they were like the best potatoes I've ever had in my life, and since then I have not been able to find fingerling potatoes, let alone find any that are that good. So I doubt I'm gonna be able to do that justice, but I got these when I saw them on there. I was so pumped about it. Actually, everything this week looks pretty good from them. I already put some stuff up, but we just get like, pretty much always get limes, lemons. They had some mushrooms, onions, peaches. You guys know Madison loves peaches. We've been trying to go to the place where we can buy them locally, just down the street, not that far, but they're always closed. I hope they're opening, but maybe due to the virus, they might not be, I don't know. So, I'm gonna put all this stuff up, and then I set up a time lapse outside with my GoPro so that you guys can see the progress she's making. I'll put that in here now and then check in with you at some other point.
Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom.
I want to get the GoPro.
Shelby was time-lapsing me, but then the drill decided to die. So now I'm charging the battery because unfortunately you can't take apart a deck without a functioning drill. Well, you could, it just take a lot longer. But that's where we're at.
I told them I would ask you, but if you want to tell them what happened in your life recently, or if you don't want to tell them, you don't have to. But I told them I would ask you.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of running around recently because my mom actually just passed. So a little bit of the time we were gone, it was because she was in the hospital, and then she was, what do I say? After she was in the hospital, she didn't exactly make it out of the hospital. So she actually, back in October 2018, was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer and passed. So we were like setting up the funeral and all that stuff. So we just had a lot going on.
Well, I just told them because I noticed that we stopped vlogging like in October of 2018. That's when we stopped.
There you go.
Yeah, so I think it had a lot to do with what was happening in our lives. And that's like when we started being like not home ever. Not just because of your mom, also my family, but yeah. Anyway, I didn't know if Madison would want to tell you guys that, but it's just it feels weird. Madison has a different, she's picking up a bug, a different feeling about it than I do, I think. But for me, it feels like a really big event to not talk about, but also a weird thing to talk about publicly too. So
I feel like I feel the same way.
Yeah. Wait, Madison said she's going back outside without the drill to try to see what she can accomplish by hand. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't know if she would want to tell you guys about that at all. And I don't ever want to pressure her into doing anything. She's going to edit this, so she'll see this and decide what she wants to keep or not. But I'm just really proud of her for the way she's handling everything. It just, like, I don't know. I was worried that she would have a period of, like, being in denial and, like, not accepting her feelings and, like, whatever. But she's just taking a really positive, like, approach to it, that we had time to spend with her before anything happened. And a lot of people just don't get that kind of time, you know? And a lot of people, it's very sudden and they don't get to be there for, you know, the passing and all that kind of thing. And she was able to do all of that. So it is probably the best scenario for what the situation was. So yeah, I just thought I would put that in here for those of you who watch this channel and I know care about our personal lives. And I turned the freaking GoPro off because I thought she was done. The drill, we used it to build the garden bed, and I knew the drill was going to need to be charged, and she didn't charge it. So now she's just going to try to rip things up with her hands. Oh, she has a hammer in her hand. Anyway, I'm going to go back to work. I'll check in with you guys when I decide to go back outside. Okay, I've changed into what I believe will be my official gardening outfit because we're going to start with the rainwater barrel. We're going to redo top of it because the mint took over and we don't want that there anymore, so we're gonna put some new stuff there. You coming? Keep. He was taking a nap upstairs. Now he wants to come outside. Talking to Teep. Okay, but first we have to empty out some of the rainwater because it got pretty full. We composted everything that was on top of the water barrel. But see, because the water is too high inside there, the water is coming through the top, so we have to empty it out. It rained the last 2 days, which is why that's full, and this doesn't need watering because it rained the last 2 days. And we planted these like 5 days ago now, still looking pretty good. And I think we're gonna try to compact this so that we can add a little bit more. What are you doing? Oh, 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 what do you call that?
It's called the Billy Walk.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pack the soil a little more because I want to plant some seeds, and I feel like with it as loose as it is right now, can you see that? I'm scared that the seeds will just like get lost in there, so just trying to push it down a little bit.
Alright, so we are all done planting, and over here we cleaned out the barrel, which is really nice because it had like that crispy mint growing on the top of it. We've got some chamomile and herbs, so that right there, chamomile and herbs. And then we walk over to this little section that we cleared out. What did we plant over here? We planted some cotton and some lettuce, so we'll see what ends up happening there. And then we walk over to this side of the yard. That's the bed that we recently planted. And we're gonna step over the bed because there isn't anything planted in this section right now. And then we go over here, and that is where we actually planted some loofahs. Shelby's really wanting these spiral loofahs. We planted some lettuce, I think. We planted some sunflowers.
Do you know where anything is?
Yeah.
That is the lettuce bed because it gets shade. Herbs on top of this. I'm not sure if it's the best sun for them, but that's what I put there. Madison doesn't even know if you can see me because she's not looking at the viewfinder. We did cucumbers in this bed and the tomatoes, and then over there are the loofahs, cotton, and sunflowers.
That's what I said.
I heard you talking about lettuce over here.
There's no lettuce, just kidding. That was a prank.
I have to figure out what we can put in the middle of this bed that it's not too late for. We can do peppers, but I don't have the seeds for that yet, so. Look at Teep.
Alright, but we gotta get out of here. The mosquitoes, or you can see it better on my arm. The mosquitoes are tearing me up, so it's time to go inside. Here we go.
I guess we're gonna just make this a weekend vlog. Like we combined yesterday, which was Friday, today, which is Saturday. We're about to head to this vegan bakery called Miss Chickpeas
Bake Shop.
Yeah, to get goodies for, we're going over to our friend Bailey's house tonight. I think she's making us food, maybe pasta? Is that what you told her?
Oh yeah.
And I'm pumped about that. And then we're gonna go get some new plants because I got some hanging basket things to put in that blank space right there, and I want to fill it with like vines like pothos and philodendron. So we're gonna head to the plant shop to do that, which I'm nervous about. But we went there once already during like lockdown situation, and they were being very careful. Like they have marks on the ground so that you're far enough apart.
I think my face mask is in my car.
They take your card like in a cardboard box so that you're not even getting close to like the employees, and they're doing good over there. So hopefully it's okay. I'm still nervous, but we're gonna go. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like you can only be stuck inside and never ever go to any place at all for so long, and we have been super careful this whole time. So I feel like it's okay to go to the plant shop a couple times. I think that's literally the only place we've gone that wasn't essential. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Okay, here we go. I forgot the original reason I picked up the camera was to give you guys an outfit of the day, but I can't do that now because I'm sitting down.
It feels nice outside.
Okay guys, we're here at the bake shop. Actually, I've only been over here once because it's not that close to the house, because I came over here to go to this Sprouts when I did the video with them. It's over there. But there's like a Thai restaurant, a natural food store, obviously the vegan bakery. There's a lot of stuff over here that we didn't realize, and we just pulled up and we were like, oh, this is actually a cool little area. So, oh, I need my mask.
Gotta get masked up. The weather today,
It's hot.
beautiful.
The weather's it's not that hot, but it's warm, and it feels like the kind of weather that I would probably burn in like,
Oh, for sure.
not much time.
It's like not direct sun,
Yeah.
but it's still overcast, and it's not that humid.
Yeah.
Perfect day for getting to church today.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be outside, I gotta put on some sunscreen today. All right, here we go, going in. It's got a cute little chickpea with a baker's hat on.
Get that fan rolling.
I was broke down, I had a donut, put the Dunkin' Donuts across, and then I would be sick for a long time.
Oh, like this is basil, jalapenos. That's super cool.
Like they're a little overwhelmed.
Think we got enough stuff?
Oh yeah, we're making out like bandits. Oh, I'm actually slipping. That was melted.
It's okay, we're going to the car. Okay guys, update. This is the guy, our neighbor's brother, who is like out of work, so we wanted to hire him to take down the deck, and he did. Can you believe that? It's just gone. I don't know. I guess it's different for you guys because we haven't vlogged that much from this house, so you may not be as used to seeing that there, but it's something that you see like every single day for a year, and you have been saying for so long, like, we need to get rid of that. The thing looks like shit, and now it's gone. Which is crazy. Okay, also, wow, don't just ignore my hair. Oh, I was gonna say something else about it and I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, now we have so much more room to plant stuff, but that area of the yard is quite shady for most of the time. Madison just came back in. Yeah, I'm vlogging. I was just showing them that it's done. These are all the new plants for the indoor plant wall. These are all the sweets we showed you guys earlier. And yeah. How crazy. I was saying like they might not be used to it, but it's something that we've seen like every day for a year, so it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, it's nice to have it done. He busted it up quick.
Yeah, woohoo. She's getting him some water. Okay vlog, I'm back. I wanted to update you guys. Last night we left the house for the first time literally since quarantine started months ago. The first time we've left the house to like go hang out with people, and on the way there we got this alert that said, emergency alert, stay home. And it was like basically just telling us that things are getting really bad here in Texas again. You can also see I was playing Pokemon in the background. So that's a real bummer. It just sucks, but I'm going to comply with all the rules that I can because I have no interest in getting anybody else sick or myself. And I told you guys we were thinking about hiring someone to do the deck. I think I told you yesterday that he finished it all in the same day. We paid him, and now we're just gonna we're cleaning up the backyard. There's like some trash from, I guess, the people who lived here before us that we need to clean up, and then there's also like leaves and stuff, and he said he saw spiders, ants, and lots of mosquitoes under there, which we knew. So I got this from an Instagram ad, which this is quite irresponsible that I did this, but I was just kind of panicking about the mosquito thing because I know cats can get really sick from mosquito larvae getting into their body, and I'm worried about it a lot. So this seemed to be a little bit better of a thing, and it said it was safe for pets, no harsh chemicals, no wait time, I mean spray and play for lawns, and it's supposed to kill and repel mosquitoes, ants, fleas, and ticks. So we're gonna spray the ground under the deck, which is where we suspect was the source of the mosquitoes, and that's what we're working on right now. Let me show you. Madison's already out there. And keep right here. So Madison's putting in work, and I'm just gonna be cleaning up like everything else that's all around.
We have completed raking up all the leaves, and now Shelby's getting this nice insect repellent. Ooh. Sprayed on the dirt here so we could let that soak, and then after it's done soaking, we should be good to plant.
We're also trying other ways of getting rid of the bugs, like we got the mosquitoes specifically. We got another lavender plant, and we have this one, and I planted some up there, chamomile and stevia, which is supposed to be, they don't like strong scented things, so that's also supposed to help. But I don't want to wait until that stuff starts actually working, if it does, because like I said, last year we had 2 big citronella plants and they did absolutely nothing. So I'm hoping this helps in the meantime so Tibby doesn't get sick. That's what I'm worried about.